The video card used in all my tests is the MSI 8GB RX 480. So, considering MSI are doing a lot for VR, I thought I'd have a bit of a look at their Electric City demo that they've put out on Steam. Unlike the other demos we've looked at, this demo also supports the Oculus Rift, which means you have to do it in a seated position. It requires a keyboard and mouse interface to run. The demo's on rails. You can't vary from a seated position, so it makes it actually a fairly good test to run on any video card. The problem I had with testing this demo is that I wasn't able to record the frame data at the same time the game was running. So we've basically just included this video to give you a bit of a look at what it looks like. So the demo's running at medium settings. There's two higher settings you can run. You'll see a couple of times during a demo where I nod, and that basically indicates that I'm seeing drop frames. For quite a large section of this demo, even on only medium settings, there is a low settings as well, but I thought I'd just include the medium settings because it was the highest possible setting I could get where it wasn't uncomfortable to spectate. So riding through it didn't make me motion sick or whatever else. There was a couple of scenes though where I did get drop frames, but if I didn't have the notification in the heads-up display, I wouldn't have known that it was drop frames. Quite a large chunk of this test runs in reprojection, again, which isn't a problem. It still looks smooth. It's a fun demo to experience, as long as you're not scared of heights, of course. Some of the scenes where it dipped down a bit did make my stomach go a bit queasy, but it wasn't because of reprojection or drop frames. It was because of the effect that it's meant to have. It's very 80s Tron looking, but the demo itself is clean, it's fun, it's an interesting demo to put people through who haven't experienced VR. Because they're not moving around, you don't need to worry about the whole room scale thing. So this is the type of app that you could run if you didn't have room scale set up, if you only had the seating position. It goes for about 3.5 minutes, and it's, as I said, very nicely created. It's a big ad for MSI, but still, it shows that their dedication to VR. They're putting a lot of time and effort in it with not only their video cards, but they've got laptops and systems, etc., which we hope to look at in the near future. So you can see here I'm nodding my head. That basically indicates that I'm seeing some drop frames as I go through there. But keep in mind, I'm probably seeing more drop frames. I definitely am seeing more drop frames during the recorded demo than I did when I wasn't actually recording a video. And that's because of the extra strain on the system from recording. Overall, this demo, the first couple of times I went through it, seemed to be fairly smooth, even on higher quality settings, without the notification for drop frames. I didn't notice any drop frames. And that's mainly because of the type of application it is. Seated VR demos don't seem to make you anywhere near as motion sick as room scale experiences do.